All right, mi gente. So we are here today. And so Darian isn't feeling well. And so I was feeling kind of lazy. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to get another Borges.
Okay.
As opposed to finding, someone different. Just another Borges, keep it in the family.
And we look the same pretty much.
I mean, identical, really.
Sí,
Identical, really. That's why I'm saying it, because people probably think Darian's still here.
I know. From the height to the eyes.
To everything. Just the
just
beard.
about everything.
The beard, exactly.
The same about body structure.
Yeah, they thought he shaved.
Sí, claro.
That's what, this is a clean shaven Darian.
Yes.
That's what that is. But no, we have with us the one, the only, Roger Borges, who is...
Oh my God. So many people here. Stop. Wow. Oh my God. ¿Cómo ustedes meten tanta gente aquí?
We're very, very industrious that way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We're efficient too.
There's hundreds of people
There
here.
is.
Wow.
It's actually just the Who's from Whoville.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you notice how I'm speaking like that? I always tell Darian that you have that like this soothing voice. Remember like was it like 1980s and 90s? Que se llamaba, it was like 1976.
Oh, all the 976 numbers. Yeah,
it was like that. Te hablaban así.
Yes.
I've never been able to do it. I've told Darian.
So what you're saying is that I have sex phone voice?
Sí.
Okay.
Pero te lo quería decir de una forma bonita, envolverlo un poquitico. But yeah,
it's a compliment.
I would say so.
I'll take it.
No, but I've always told Darian that you have a very soothing voice. I told him that I like his voice, your voice, better than his. I'm not sure how he takes that.
See,
but
look at you've been here like 5 minutes. You're already causing problems.
No, it's the truth. You
already
said you wanted the truth.
Strife. That's true.
Me callo.
That's true.
Me callo.
But thank you. Okay, first of all, thank you for coming on, for stepping in and guest hosting. Also, I gotta say thank you for bringing brownies.
You're gonna share with Junior, right?
Of course, I'm gonna share with Junior. There's no coconuts in here, right? Or nuts?
Coconuts? No.
No nut. Okay, because he's deathly allergic to nuts. So.
Nuts? Tampoco.
Okay, perfect. All right, so these are actually
good. Perfect.
Yeah, so I don't want to kill Junior.
No.
My goal every week is to not kill Junior.
Yeah. No, we don't have nuts in it. No.
Okay.
Perfect.
No,
perfect. All right.
I live another week.
No.
We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week, pero primos.
It could be less.
One more week, we don't have to replace a producer.
No, because not Tristan. What's his name? My godson, Dios mío. Oh my God, this is awful.
Which one?
Amarili's son.
Brendan.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't know he was your godson.
Yes, he's allergic to nuts and he has to.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, so this is your brand of brownies, because in addition to being a journalist who has covered the red carpet and, worked on Primer Impacto, in your spare time, you found the moment to found a brownie company. And it is, I feel like
Wow.
this is so like pretty. Like
I put it like next to para que se escuche.
It's the ASMR
Yes,
for our audio listeners.
Yes.
I'm opening the box.
You are.
And there is plastic in the box.
Así mismo.
There is cellophane in the box.
Yes.
But these look so good. They really do.
I made them a couple of days ago.
Dude, don't gotta say that. Just
he
slaved over them this morning.
No, I mean, come on. I mean, they can last for like a month. I made them. They're fresh. 2 days.
But I've had them before. What I haven't had, and I have to have, and I didn't realize you also, in addition to the key lime pie, which I haven't had, you make like a chocolate pie.
Yeah, we make a ganache.
Good.
Ganache. Yeah, a ganache pie. We make the Concord. I mean, Eric was making that this morning. That's the one that people go crazy. It's like layers of merengue. Con el merenguito durito. It's very good.
Oh,
but it's very fattening. Yeah,
so it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Yeah, nobody's ever said, que rico, this cardboard.
No. We don't do any of that gluten shit.
No, fuck that. Gluten. Give me the extra gluten.
No, if I'm going to have a brownie or dessert,
give me a brownie.
Yeah.
Give me a brownie. Okay,
exactly.
So why do we even bother coming here?
I agree with you.
Absolutely. But as I open this,
yes.
I also want to tell you that I was telling this to Junior earlier, you are one of 3 lost episodes of Pero Let Me Tell You.
Okay, can you explain that? What does that mean?
Yes. From the look on your face, you clearly don't remember.
Like an evergreen?
No. Like a lost episode, like it never aired.
Oh.
Because the weekend before the world shut down at Carnaval on the Mayo,
I remember.
Before COVID, you stopped by our booth at Carnaval and we interviewed you. But the sound was so bad, like we couldn't, because there was so many people around, and it just didn't come through, so it never ran.
Oh.
And there's only 2 other incidents where we had sound problems that episodes didn't run. So
but you interviewed Louis Aguirre that day, right?
I did interview Louis Aguirre.
Did his part come out?
His part did come out.
But mine didn't.
Yours didn't, no.
So there was an issue with the audio, just for mine.
I mean, in all fairness, I'm more scared of Louis than I am of you.
Okay.
He's much taller
Well, yeah,
than both of us.
He's a good looking guy. Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
is.
a
I
nice
know.
guy.
So nice. We've had him on the show now twice. He was here a couple weeks ago, and all I could think of was like, why do I keep inviting people who look better than me?
I don't know. You gotta go deep.
You know, like I invited him, invite you, Boris Sanchez.
You're a good looking
like
guy. What are you talking about?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
But hold on, let's go back to that. So why wasn't mine? We just got lost randomly.
Well, no, it's not that it got lost. It's that the audio was bad, so I never aired it. Because if I'm going to air something that features Roger Borges, it has to be of a certain quality.
Okay, how many people did you interview that day?
I think it was just you.
No, you interviewed Louis Aguirre.
Was it the same day?
Yes.
Okay, well then he was before you then, or was he after?
I believe it was before
This was,
because
this was
Louis
5
just-
years ago. I
See,
am not remembering.
No, but now I'll never forget it. Yeah. Pero no pasa nada. I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, but in all fairness, you know what? I've never had him on as a guest host.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of like a guilty conscience and you're making up, or you had no one else.
It is I have always wanted you to come back on the show, and you were busy jet setting because because listen, as many people on the show, our listeners at Pero Primos know, because Darian talked about it when he came back. You know, you got married last year in Italy.
It was pretty.
It was it was gorgeous.
Estaba lindo.
It was absolutely gorgeous. And so, you know, your husband is based out of France, and you're here. So, you know, you do go back. There's a lot of back and forth.
It's a combination. He became a resident, so now he's got to be here at least 6 months out of the year.
Oh, okay,
So half
okay.
and half. But yeah, it was nice. The best part was that my whole family was there, and
This smells phenomenal, by the way.
no habían compromisos. It was just people that we loved. That was the best part. Está rica.
Oh my gosh, so good. Junior,
You want to try one?
get over here. I'm gonna chuck one at you.
Oh my God, no se lo tire.
No, I'm not gonna throw it at him.
I thought you were. No? Junior,
I'm
come
like, it's like a trained seal situation.
So you really can give it to him?
I mean, I could. Actually, why not? Yeah.
Why not? There's no rules.
It's my show.
Pobrecito, yeah. And Darian's.
Well, today it's mine.
All right.
Thank you.
And they are.
I hope you like it.
All right, so decadent.
Remember we bring the chocolate from Paris.
That's true. That's true. I was gonna ask you about like how did you doing the journalism thing. How did this just pop up? Because I mean, people ask us that question all the time, right? It's like, well, marketing, lawyer, podcast, chicken wings. How the hell did we get? You know what I mean? And that's why I'm continuing to talk, because I know that you're chewing.
I gotta swallow.
And they're very, very decadent and very, very rich. So you need a little.
Well, the real story is that I was working. There was a show on Univision called Nuestra Belleza Latina.
Okay. Yes.
And I would have to stay late. You know, I would have to do it for 23, Gorda y Flaca, Sal y Pimienta. And I would get home really late, around 11:30, starting like around 1 p.m.
Oof.
Okay. So one time I came home and Eric had made brownies. And I'm like, I'm not really into brownies. I don't like brownies. And I tried them and they were really good. I was like, shit, this is really, really good. He's like, oh, you like them? He's French. Oh, yeah. I'm like, they're very good. So the following day, I didn't want to like eat the whole thing of brownies, the whole tray of brownies. So I packed them up and he didn't like that. He's like, I made them for you. I'm like, but I'm not going to eat a whole tray of brownies and gain 20 pounds. So I took them to work. And when I took them to work, everybody wanted to order. I'm like, no. These are just leftovers. Like, I don't have time to make brownies. Like,
You're just being nice.
I was just being nice. Yeah. Like, he gave them to me. And then like a week later, they give me a list with people's names. And I'm like, what is this? They're like, these are the people that want to order brownies. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, I don't even have a box, ni nada. So then I was like, okay. So I got a little box, put a label on them. And then when we basically gave it to them, then they're like, when are you going to make them again? And that's how it started. Little by little.
Oh, wow.
And it took off. So yeah, it was unexpected. The credit is his. He's the one that's creative. I'm creative when it comes to packaging and
okay. So this is you, the bow,
that's me,
the
logo.
Okay.
Lacido.
Okay.
But I make them.
The aesthetics.
I'm the aesthetic. Yeah. But I've learned how to make. I know how to make a lot of the things he makes and that we sell, but not everything.
Okay.
But that, ya eso me lo sé de memoria la receta.
Well, that's not a bad thing. I know that I've heard like when you have big orders, you take over your parents' kitchen.
Yeah, we do. And sometimes for
it's
Christmas,
like a factory.
we're bringing people. Yeah, I'm Darian's mom, my grandma when she was alive, Kiki. My uncle, no, he only helped one day. My dad. Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
There you go.
Yeah,
Mary J. Blige should be proud.
So Junior, yeah, thanks. Junior, ¿te gustó?
ooey gooey deliciousness.
Wow, that you like,
Right? And it's just it's rich.
And yes, very savory. What you were saying.
Yeah. Like, and they're small enough where like.
And the first bite, this is what happens. Immediately,
Yes,
the first
wow.
bite. So thank you.
That's what was in my
Thank you for
brain.
that.
And
Thank
it
you.
came out. Wow, I'm impressed with Junior.
Well, this is why we can never not have him.
Of course, no,
This is why
I get it.
Why do you think I was so worried about killing him?
No, I get it. But
You know.
I can appreciate good talent.
No.
Oye, no cualquiera te hace eso.
Oye, great talent.
Y también
Okay.
he has a timing. Anybody else will be like, what?
Slow behind. No. Oye,
Can we hear that again?
Chispa.
Can we hear that again?
Puro comedia, people.
Can we hear it again? Oh, that's another one. He's surprising us. I like it.
Oh, well, you want more chocolate sounds?
Yeah.
Well, you need take a bite of
do I have to eat another one?
Take a bite of that.
yeah.
Someone needs to take a bite of that.
All right, hold on. All right. Wait. Just be like,
what happened?
Dale. Yes.
What is that? Deliciousness.
Wow.
Like unbelievable.
Pero se le está pegando la vocecita esa tuya.
you see, we pick up from each other.
Yes.
Yes. It's like vocal herpes. We just
Vocal herpes.
we just we give it back and forth to each other.
Spread awareness, everyone.
Wow. Make sure you protect yourselves. Okay. Just saying. I'm not going to have any more. There.
You're not gonna have any more? Okay, well, that's all fine and dandy. But you know what, guys? This is gonna be a dessert heavy episode.
Yeah. Oh, there's more stuff?
There's more stuff.
Yes.
So this episode comes out on August 22nd. I'm gonna put this over here for later.
A big
So that me and Junior can take some, we can split it up.
He just put it on the floor.
Well, I put it
Put
in
these
the
French brownies and a piece.
I put it in the box on the
It's all
floor.
right. I'll let it slide. It's so good.
I mean, I didn't just put it on the floor.
¿Dónde está?
It's in the box.
On the floor.
The ground.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's protected. It's protected.
I love this side of you. Like, this is like the sassy, like you don't get this on Primer Impacto.
No, on Primer Impacto, I always have to have like serious face. I would say, because it's funny, because when I used to do local, I was always smiling because I did an entertainment section. Segment. But in Primer Impacto, 99% of the stories eran, el que le cortaron la cabeza, el machete. So I can be like, con gusto. It's like, and I'm like, I can't wait till the day I can smile and just be like, hey.
That would be the
Because your
most.
face changes when you smile versus when you're like this.
That's the most. That would be the most bizarre news story, though. If you're like, "Oy, cortaron cabezas!" Like,
Well, one time I was going live, and my boss at the time, Terry, who I love dearly, she was screaming in my ear, and I said, "El cadáver sin vida." Can you imagine that? And she screamed at me, and we went at it. You ever scream at me? She's like, I can scream at you. I'm like, no, you can't. And then we left it off. So yeah, just little things that happen.
see, now I want one of those cadáver con vida.
¿Con la qué?
Con vida,
What?
because you said cadáver sin
Oh,
vida.
cadáver sin vida,
So now
yeah.
I want to see un cadáver con vida.
Yeah, that would be a first.
That would be a first. What's a zombie?
That would be a first. Yeah.
It's a zombie.
Pretty much.
So you were not wrong, sir.
Well,
I'm gonna go with the Walking Dead route. It could have been un cadáver con vida.
could have been.
It could have been. We don't know.
But for that day, it
wasn't.
It
Okay.
was.
It was a dead.
It was
cadaver.
that good. I looked like a freaking fool on the air.
Listen, be that as it may, or that may be what you felt. The reality of it is that when you're doing shit live,
Yeah.
stuff happens. Like you can't be. That's why a lot of times people are like, "Oh, they said better." I'm like, really,
I
bitch?
know.
And when have you ever done a live news of anything?
That's what I tell everybody. If you work in a bank, if you're an attorney, whatever it is that you do, or you work at McDonald's, it doesn't matter. People aren't seeing.
Which you did.
Which I did.
Which
That was
you
my
did,
first
yes.
job. So people are normally seeing you, just the people that you're working with. Yeah. But when you're at work on air, then cuando cometes un error, everybody and their mother sees it.
Yep.
Oh, that word you didn't pronounce the S, or that shirt is kind of loud, or el pelo lo tenías para.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how about the story that I did? So I always remind people of that. When you're working, nobody sees what you do, but when we work, then at one point millions. Now people don't watch TV, so it's
And if you mess up, more people see it.
Yeah.
Especially now because you become a meme.
and then it's your responsibility, it's your reputation. So
Yeah.
and sometimes you have literally 10 minutes to prep for a story.
That's true.
And you just got to be on and ragada, boom, boom, boom. And if you mess up, that's it. It could be your last day.
It could. Oh. Well, speaking of days,
That was deep.
but I'm gonna transition. Speaking of days, so when this episode comes out, it's Pero Friday. We always come out on Fridays. It's August 22nd. But do you know what August 21st is? Other than a
Is it
Thursday.
The summer solstice or something? A solstice?
I'm gonna think that's probably right. I don't know because that's not the answer I was going
It
for.
sounds intellectual, right?
But that sounds like smart, like smarter than anything I would come up with. So I'm gonna say
ask ChatGPT.
probably right, but
I could be wrong.
it is also National Flan Day.
Oh yes.
And
Yes.
we had our friends from Kao Bakery.
Oh, it was a great day for me to substitute.
Right.
Fill in.
Darian,
My poor
I'm
Darian, my
so
poor
sorry. You
cousin.
love flan so much.
Wow.
Kao Bakery sent
Oh,
us.
qué rico.
Mira este flan.
Oh my God, tomale una foto.
Mira este flan. Like,
qué rico.
I mean, you can take out your camera and take a picture of it while I'm doing all this. This is absolutely go ahead. I think,
Quítale plástico,
yeah. I think this is their hybrid cheesecake flan. So, let me see. Oh, el caramelo.
Dude, what's wrong with
The
you?
flan, because I'm trying not to get the caramelo to like squirt at me. There we go.
It takes a village.
It does. It really does.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Okay, look at this thing.
Wow,
mira
una
mira
foto.
esta belleza. Like, take a picture of it. Like,
Oh, yeah, la photo
legit.
should be from there because of the light.
Okay.
Ponte, que you're coming out.
Wait, let me move it so that the
Two.
little cow comes out.
1, 3, 2. Pero smile.
Oh, I didn't realize I was in it. So,
Okay, take one of me.
of course. This is equal opportunity.
It's like what you see in YouTube that is like, all right, make sure I come out cute. All right.
You always come on.
All right.
Your your default setting is adorable.
All right. That was cute. That was cute.
So yeah, so they sent this over. They actually sent over also some little ones, which I already devoured because I did a reel for Thursday.
Okay.
And I devoured the flan de coco. But there's also little ones. But they sent 2 of these.
Who got the other one?
I actually okay.
Oh, well, you said you devoured it, so.
No. I devoured the little one. One of the little.
okay.
Like, they sent us 4 little ones. 2 of these. Now the other one of these is in the fridge.
You should give it to Junior.
So I'm actually not going to give it to Junior for a very specific reason.
Why?
Because what we have learned over the course of 8 years and 350 plus episodes
He's
is that
diabetic?
no,
Okay, I don't know. I would give it to him. No?
I love this side of Roger. Your cousin loves flan.
I know
Like
he
it's
does.
one of the things he loves the most. So I am keeping the other one in the fridge. I'm actually going to take it to him tomorrow.
That's nice.
Because he's not here for this
That's
one.
nice.
So he gets to enjoy his own flan.
And where are they located? Or is it you?
So Kao is everywhere. I got this one actually on the one on Corway next to the expressway. They're open 24 hours.
Do they have more one like más para allá?
They have several. They're. I'm trying to remember all the locations, but
whatever,
there's
look
too
it up.
many right now. I know there's one in the Gables
I'll ask my assistant chat.
and all of that.
Chat.
Chat, last name PT.
My life changed with her.
So I'm gonna cut into this.
Yes, we can try it here, right? There's no rules, right?
No, dude, that's why I brought plates and like we're
love that.
we're gonna gain weight on this episode.
Yeah. Well, I don't care when it's food that I like.
It doesn't count.
Okay.
Calories don't count if you like it. That's why I don't eat salad
¿Quién te dijo
because I
eso?
don't like salad and then it counts.
No, dude, I had salad today.
What kind of
And
salad?
last night.
What kind? A ver.
Just like, I don't know, radicchio with a little sauce that Eric made, like
Oh,
a little
okay.
vinaigrette.
Oh yeah, no, but you said you had salad last night, but you also had like a pot pie
Yeah, well,
situation.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean,
like, don't stand here making it sound like you just had a salad.
Se acompaña with that. I'm going to show you. It looks like a lasagna. It was so good. It was so good.
The one thing I am not good at, kids, is cutting cakes. Ooh, that does look good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Cutting cakes and flans and things like that. I'm not great at it. So yeah, so I
looks
think
good.
this is the cheesecake flan hybrid.
Cheesecake flan.
Like,
Okay.
Notice at the top of it,
Wait.
that's flan, and then the bottom is a cheesecake.
Wait. Okay. Yes.
Junior, how big of a piece? I'm
like 2 inches.
I'm gonna ignore that and just cut a piece
went like this.
as I see fit for Junior.
All right. Well, he's a tall guy, so.
Yeah, he's big, bro.
How old is Junior?
37.
Oh my God. He's
First time I say it publicly.
He's
on-
jovencito.
I was
He's
gonna say
young.
younger than us.
You could, a ver,
What episode? What episode
You
of,
could be- you could
of
pretty
Better
much-
Let Me Tell You is this?
357.
There it is. There it is.
He could be my son, pretty much.
I'm everyone's son. I'm everyone's
37.
brother. I'm everyone's everyone.
You're Cuban, right, Junior?
Cuban, sure. Yes.
But you were born here? Or?
Hialeah Hospital.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he was born here.
Hijo de Marielitos.
And you were raised in Hialeah.
No. I was only there 3 months.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
Unincorporated.
¿Qué quiere decir eso?
Unincorporated. At the end of the 836 West Side.
So like Huechete?
Nope.
from Westchester.
Unincorporated.
Originally.
It's not Tamiami. It's not Westchester. It's not Fontainebleau. It's not Sweetwater. It's not Doral. It's unincorporated.
Can you take Junior his piece of
What an angel. What an angel.
flan cake, cheese flan cake? I don't know how to.
Que vaya con Dios.
Oh, it's very good.
Gracias.
Yeah, so I mean, this is
Kao Bakery.
Kao Bakery. First of all, thank you guys. It's funny because a couple years back,
With the blueberry and the strawberry on top.
No.
Don't leave that out
It's
tampoco.
because that makes it healthy. It's got fruit.
Te voy a decir en
Life is
francés.
about balance, como dice mi padre.
Te voy a decir en francés, es très bon.
Très bon.
Très bon.
So funny
Oui.
story about Kao Bakery. Years ago, when the show was first starting, Darian and I got asked to be part of a sandwich contest. Like some local places created their sandwich, like a Cuban sandwich, but it wasn't a Cuban sandwich, but like who had the best sandwich. And it was part of the Gay 8 festival for some reason.
Of the what?
The Gay 8 festival.
Gay 8?
Yeah, it was the festival that's on La Calle Ocho.
Oh, yeah,
the Gay 8 festival.
yeah.
Actually, it was started by a former guest and friend of the pod, Damian Pardo.
Tuvo un lapso.
And then it was us, Burger Beast, Martha of Miami, and Andrew from Night Owl were the ones judging it. And Kao, at that contest, created the pastelito Cuban sandwich, where they basically took un pastelito de guayaba and they put one
it
on
between
top,
two
and then they put the pastelito was the bread basically. With the pastelitos de guayaba were the bread, and then it was like a Cuban sandwich in between or whatever, and we all decided it was the winner of the sandwich contest.
But
So
wait, I don't understand. So there was un pastelito in the middle?
no, instead of bread.
Wait, yeah?
Okay, so it was a sandwich, but instead of bread, it was pastelitos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they still have it to this day at Kao Bakery. But they have all the flans. They have a chocolate flan. They have a flan de coco that I had. They have the traditional flan. So, and this thing, which is
This
really
is very good.
This is very good. It's not as rich as you would think it is. But I don't know if that's just because I had your very decadent brownie first. It's very different.
I think it's the right amount of richness.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't feel like it's heavy.
Well,
You know
what
I
a
mean? It
difference
feels-
from, I'm not going to mention the place. Because you and I went one day, we're not going to say when.
Yeah.
And we had un flan, and I mean, we love the place, but el flan tasted like crap.
Yeah, the
Estaba
flan.
quemado. It was like,
Yeah, this is not that.
no, I'm telling you, what a difference. It's so good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. También. Yes. And whatever the syrup that they use on top is out of hand. That strawberry marmalade.
Like that
type
sugar
yeah.
I like
Thing.
the glaze.
Ties it together incredibly.
It's very, very good. So thank you, Kao. We're probably just
Thank
gonna
you.
keep eating this throughout the episode because I know that I'm the fat ass over here who is just gonna kind of keep doing
I
this.
really didn't have dinner. I just had like un pedacito de pollo from rotisserie chicken from yesterday that I bought for lunch because we had the dinner.
Right.
And then since for lunch again I had salad, but the shepherd's pie with duck, which sounds fancy. And then for dinner, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm 5'6". Like I gained 2 pounds. It's not the same as someone who's like average size. So all I had was like a little piece of chicken. So I try to balance out the
So now you're
calories.
having delicious
Yeah, but esta cosa, I don't regret
flan
it.
cheesecake hybrid.
I have the appetite of like a 400, 500 pound man. When
Same.
my friends see me eating, they're like, oh my God, you can eat so much. My dad, when he makes langosta enchilada, now because me cuido, but I could have, when he cuts them, when you cut la cola, I could have probably like 8, 10, 12 of those, 13, 14. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's impressive.
My friends, like your cousin, well said, like for the amount of food that I eat, I should be morbidly obese. Like because
But you work out, but you have like, you're big, like meaning you have like arms and a butt and legs.
No, yeah, but I mean, well, thank you for noticing the butt.
I've known Ishmael since you were what, like 8 years old? 9?
No, like 11, 12.
11, okay.
11, 12, yeah. Yeah, it's funny to think about it because, like, everybody's like, oh, yeah, I've known Darian for 30 years. And I'm like, shit, but I've known you for like 30 years too. Like, yeah, we go back.
Wait, how old is Darian?
He's going to be now in October 47.
47. And you're
I just turned 46.
And you met when you guys were 12?
Yeah, because my birthday's in August and his is in October, so it's that weird.
So you're like,
It's that weird public
so
school
you're like
thing.
over 30 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, over 30 years.
Damn.
I know.
Wow. I'm good.
You're like,
I'm cheap, dude. You give me food, I'm good.
you're like, we don't have to do anything else. We'll just sit here eating flan for the rest of the hour, and you're a happy camper. Like, just
That's the one thing that I do miss about my job. Not so much at the network, but locally, that I would do this every week. Every week I would go to a different restaurant.
because you did a lot of food segments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
cooking.
I did cooking. I would go to celebrities' homes, and then I think that's what put me on the map. When I would start going to celebrities' homes, and they would cook for me. But at the beginning, it was hard because everyone would be like, "No, who's this kid?"
There.
And then the first person to open the door for me and let me in their home and cook for me, you know who it was? You guys have to guess. She's Cuban. You know.
No, okay.
She's Cuban.
She's Cuban.
Gloria Stefan.
No, but I did do it with Emilio.
She's
did it-
Cuban. Is it
She's
Lily?
No, not Lily.
I was trying to
She's
connect.
very
I was
Cuban.
trying to connect
Very
the
Cuban.
Univision.
Okay,
and
red
you-
hair.
you-
Red hair.
Wait, red hair.
Cuban. Dude, you know who she is.
See, I was gonna say New Gamag.
No, I did
but then when you said red hair,
No, but I did one with Nude Marcos too.
Yeah, I was like
She has red hair.
Maria Celeste.
No.
I don't know many Cuban redheads.
Yes, you do
Junior?
know, and you do too, Junior.
I know a redhead that was married to a Cuban, Lucille Hall.
It starts with an A. A-L.
Oh, Albita.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first person.
Abida.
And she
Abida.
made me enchilado de langosta. She made.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
That was the first person to say, yes, you can come to my house. And then after that, it started getting easier. And then at the end, people would just call, can we be on? Can we be on? Can we
That's
be
all
on?
it takes is that first person to give you that opportunity.
So that I miss. That I miss a little.
Who was the best of the celebrity like cooks? And I'm not even saying. Let me rephrase the question. I'm not even saying in terms of like the food was the best. You can give me that one too.
Yeah.
But who was the most entertaining in the kitchen?
Yeah. The one that really helped me with the segment, because I didn't know her. What was difficult with that segment is that some of the artists, I knew of a lot of the artists because that's what I did, entertainment.
Right.
But there were some that I didn't know. So I would have to fly to a different country and get there and just have chemistry automatically because yo me metía con ellos, los jodía in a good, clean way. So the one that really changed everything for me was La Caballota Ivy Queen.
Oh, wow.
I went to Puerto Rico and she was so cool. Entonces, when you try to do something funny, you feed off the other person. If you say something funny, oh, no sé qué, and they're like, what? It's like, es un parón. And she called me el pony y ella era la caballota. So it was so funny. Like, me trató mal, me sacó un cuchillo. And it was great. So when that one hit the air, it was like, poof.
Next level.
And remember Cece from Sábado Gigante?
Yes.
Well, I went to her house this years ago, and then her kitchen caught on fire.
During the segment?
Yes. So my editor, who was he's an incredible editor, we put que le den candela. So she's like, fire. So that was funny. There was one that was just not nice. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Well, no. I don't want to know that one. At least not on air. You can tell me that one off air, but no, that's not our style on this show.
But the majority, because I had to interview him after, and he was just a jerk. But anyhow.
Well, I know he was a guy.
He sings ballads, but that's all I would say. And if you say who it is, I will deny it. Anyhow.
It was Michael Bolton.
No. No.
Can you imagine Michael Bolton this week on Cocinando con la Estrella?
That would have been not very exciting. But no, it was fun. I did it with Jackie Garrido. I don't know if he knows who she is. I did it with a lot of people. It was a lot of years. But I think the most fun was Evie, La Caballota, La Diva, La Potra.
Yeah.
Loved her.
She seems like somebody who's she's not given her flowers, I think, enough as she should be for all the pioneering that she's done.
Yeah.
But you can tell she enjoys her life. Like
she's real.
Yeah, whenever you see her, I never get the vision that I'm seeing a character. No. I'm like, no. La Caballota, that's Evie Queen. And Evie Queen is La Caballota. It's obviously little heightened versions of this and that, but that's just her.
She's good people.
Yeah, she comes across very genuine.
You know a little bit how people are and like, who they are as a person when they don't know you and they're very nice to you. And when I did this segment with Evie's, I mean, she was very well known, and I was starting out in my career, so she had no reason to be extra nice, and she was. And so ever since, then I did numerous segments with her, and all the stations I've worked, and she was just wonderful. She's her, and who was nice too? David Bisbal. She was nice too. A lot of the Spanish people, in Spain, are very nice. Natalia Jimenez. All these people are. What you see is what you get. Not all of them are like that.
Yeah, well, no, I can imagine.
Which I'm not going to go into.
I can imagine. I mean, I'm sure some people are just, even if it's just that they're more guarded.
Some
you know
are,
what I mean?
Some are more. Come
mierda.
You say it.
I'll say come mierda, but you come flan.
No. I won't say it. But I thought it.
All right. So we're going to shift over now.
That's a rundown?
Well, I always keep a list of like topics that
Good.
Just as I go through the week, I'm always like, okay, this could work, this and that, blah, blah. So I saw a story this week that I was like, you know what? This could work. And then when I found out you were going to co-host, I was like, oh, this is great because you're a newlywed for all intents and purposes. It's only been a year.
It's only been a year.
It's only been a year at this point, right? Because it was July of last year.
July 2nd.
Yeah. So I saw this story about, and here's literally the headline: woman finally says yes to boyfriend who proposed 43 times in 7 years.
Where do we begin?
So I'm gonna give you a little background. So the first time that he popped the question, and they're British, so I don't know if that means anything, but it was like 6 months into the relationship.
Okay.
So okay, I'm not gonna.
So wait, it's 43 times you said?
Over 7 years.
Over 7 years.
The first time he proposed was 6 months into the relationship. So I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give her that one as yes. Say no to that one. It's only been 6 months.
Okay.
It's only been fine. I don't know you well enough, right? But then he just kept, it's not only that he kept proposing, that he kept planning like these big proposals. So over the course of 7 years, he rented out a castle in Prague, arranged candlelight dinners, planned a horseback riding excursion on a Jamaican beach. And then on the 42nd proposal, she said, okay, the next time you ask, I'm going to say yes, but just you wait. So then a year later, he took her to this place in London.
How old were they?
How old are they now? Let me see that.
Oh, I mean, are we talking about 20-year-olds, 60-year-olds?
I don't.
Because that might make a difference.
So let me see.
Because she's like 80 and then now she's 87. It's like, But if she's 20, it makes a difference. Do they say their ages?
I'm not seeing their ages here.
Oh, come on. They have to.
I'm not seeing their ages, but I can show you a picture of them.
No te preparaste bien para
I didn't. You know what? Junior, just cut the show now.
Vamos a ver.
Cut the show. We're done. I mean,
they're young.
They're young. They're young, but they're not in their 20s, but they're not 60.
Well, I think there's an age gap, no?
Or he's just ugly.
He looks younger
than her.
I mean, that's messed up. I don't know. I mean, come on. 40, what is it, 37 times? 43 times in 7 years?
Times in 7 years.
I mean, I think, I'm going to say what I think.
Well, that's why I asked you.
I mean, I think, come on. If you ask someone 37, I keep counting 37 times and 43 times in 7 years.
In 7 years.
43 times in 7 years.
You know what? Let's say 42. Let's discount the one at 6 months.
Okay, if you ask for more than 40 times in 7 years, y te dicen que no, I mean, get the picture. They're not in. There was a movie that changed my life.
Okay.
And it's to your point. And it was, he's not that into you. Come on. You ask someone to get married, you propose 40 times and they say no. What's wrong with you?
At some point, have some dignity.
Yes. I think he's the one with the issue.
Yeah.
Low self-esteem. He doesn't value himself, doesn't love. Because a mí me dicen una vez, that's it. Maybe I'll give it a second shot.
Right.
But 40-something times?
No. You don't para eso.
I mean, and she was not that into him either.
What threw me off is that then she says, like, well, the next time you ask me, I'll say yes. I'm like, wait, so were you just planning on having it be 43 times? Or what if he never asked again?
Mira.
You started with that bueno. At that point, for him to have been, like, the next time he was going to propose, to have been like, so over the past 7 years, I've proposed to you several times, and now I've decided to go my own way. And so I'm breaking up with you. That she would have been waiting for the proposal.
That would have been great. But no, really in a case like that, I mean, why would someone go to that extreme after they've been rejected so many times? What is it? Is it that you're really just that in love with her, or is it that you have low self-esteem? And what does that tell that other person?
Yeah.
Que es un monigote, pretty much, because she
whatever
can
you
do
want.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's not a good one.
Yeah. Junior, would you propose to your significant other 43 times? Or is there a limit?
One and done.
One and
One and done.
I think that's the majority.
43 is also a beeper code, which means fuck you. So mira, maybe lo están haciendo de fuck you. Y 44, I'm going to say yes for some reason like that.
Eso hay que subrayarlo. You got to bold that, underline.
Played out thing that just happened. I don't like it. For me, it's one and done. Maybe two, like Roger was saying, because maybe that 6 month one, you know,
doesn't really count.
Yeah, no, that's
it's an excited misfire, vamos a decir.
Right.
And then you settle down, etc. And then when you're ready, the next one happens. But for me, probably one and done. And 43 is insane.
And these, from what they reported anyway, these also were not like just, we went to Olive Garden and had a proposal.
Prague.
Like
you said Prague.
These are yes, they're based out of the UK, but this is travel. There's like extravagance behind these proposals.
I think it's missing love. I mean, if you're really in love with someone and they propose to you, maybe the first time, like you both said, 6 months, I think it's too early. But I mean, if you're gonna make someone propose 30-something times, like perdiste respeto, like they're not that into you. They're not that into you. That's why I'm saying that movie changed my life, because I would always make excuses. No, when a person's not into you, when something's gonna work, it's easy. It's just easy. You don't have to work at it. It's just easy. Once you have to start explaining it and asking someone 20, 30, 40 times, it's not working. Get out of it. It's toxic. It doesn't work.
Right.
So good. I mean, but good luck to that.
Yeah.
Lo hice basura, but I mean, I wish him well.
Listen, if it works for you and your low self-esteem, have fun.
I wish him well, though.
But it's funny because you said something about like, it's the extravagant and the show of it all. And I also started thinking, obviously, I mean, this was covered by People magazine. I got this from people.com, which means that it became a story,
it's
right?
It's juicy.
Right. But what that says is that at some point, they had to have I don't think they put out a press release. I think they posted something on social media and somebody picked up on it, and that's how it got that far. And it kind of goes, because then you were saying like, just go your own way. On the flip side, I don't know if you heard about like the gay couple that basically posted their breakup on Instagram as like a post, as a reel.
No, why would you do that?
Thank you. That's my question.
What's private now? Like, can you go to the bathroom? Look, I mean, come on.
Well, that's what OnlyFans is for.
Everything there's nothing private anymore.
Why would you? I mean, my whole thing is like, I have issues people who do the whole over the top bullshit with proposals and stuff like that. Sorry if that's one of you guys. Just because to me, no. But to me, that's one of those things that it's like, if you want to do it over the top, that's fine. But I always get this feeling of like, are you doing it because you want to make this grand gesture to the person, or because you want to go viral? Right?
Well,
maybe that's the cynic in me.
They could both be true.
True. Two things can be true at once. But then the flip side of that is, at least in that situation, you're celebrating something happy. In this situation of these guys literally posting about like as of their breakup.
Yeah.
Why are you getting, what are you looking for? I don't understand.
You're profiting.
But to what end?
Well, I mean, you're profiting. I mean, if they do it, that they're both agreed, that means that they knew that was going to get likes, that was probably going to go viral, and now we're talking about it. So, ka-ching, it worked for them.
I guess, but again, to your point of like, what's private? You know what I mean? Like, to what end? Like, is it really worth it?
For them, I guess it was. I mean, at the end, it was over, so they didn't care anymore. They got clicks, they got views.
Fair enough.
And we're talking about it, so it must have gone viral.
No, it did go viral.
Oh, there you go.
No, it did go viral. That's the only reason I'm talking about it.
I want to say something. Can I have another little piece though? Chiquitico, not a lot, just little.
I am not known for cortando pedacitos or doing or doing light drinks.
I got some experience in that.
Because anybody, if you are ever around me at a party and you're like, oh, just make me un trago, it's gonna knock you on your ass, because I don't know how to measure. I'm always like,
it's not your strong suit.
Well, no, but it's a strong drink.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. But yes, so you were saying, is that what you wanted to say? Is that what you were like? Can I say something? And
yeah,
that was just.
I just.
You were just gonna ask. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like, I'm gonna say something, but first a little piece.
No, it wasn't that deep. It was just that I wanted a little piece.
Oh, okay.
And the later it gets, the more it goes into your love handles.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, your love handles, your stomach.
Is that why the gremlins can't eat after midnight?
Mm-hmm. You do have 20 minutes to throw up.
Yeah.
That is true. You have 20 minutes to throw up, and after 20 minutes, el cuerpo no lo digest.
No lo
digiere.
digiere. Or I don't have
No lo digiere.
Yeah.
No lo digiere. Yeah. You have 20 minutes.
So you just, without knowing it, gave me a perfect transition to the next thing I wanted to talk about. So, we're talking about eating this delicious cake. And listen, we're not promoting bulimia. And honestly, I would eat 17 of these in a row because I just love flan. That is my jam. That is my thing.
I guess what I said was socially incorrect, right?
Oh, on this show? welcome to being me. But this week I saw a post I'm looking for right now so that I can be accurate about it. So apparently there are lawsuits by 1,800 patients of Ozempic.
You surprised?
Oh, I am not surprised at all.
I am surprised it's that little.
I'm surprised so far. So more than 1,800 lawsuits have now been filed in the U.S. courts against the makers of Ozempic. Each case claims the drug caused life-altering side effects ranging from stomach paralysis to intestinal blockages and gallbladder damage. Originally designed, remember, this was originally designed for type 2 diabetes, but it's now become just a weight loss,
For people who want to lose 15 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing obese, right? So now it's in the middle of a legal firestorm. And I think there was something else. Like I think some people even said that it causes hair loss, like vision. And I'm sure there's
see like with Sharon Osbourne. That's something.
I'm sure there's a barrage of these types of things. But it's funny that I just saw that today because over the weekend, again, as we sit here eating this delicious flan, over the weekend I actually saw on Netflix there was a documentary about Biggest Loser.
Yeah, I started watching.
You saw it too?
I started watching it,
and all I could think of was look, Biggest Loser had its faults and its pros and its cons, and we can have that conversation as well. But at the end of, did you finish watching it or
no? I'm like halfway through the second episode.
Oh, okay. I'm not giving any. It's not a spoiler, but at the end, one of the things that they say is like, well, now, whereas Biggest Loser was around at a time when people were trying to lose weight and this extreme thing, but now we have something else extreme. We have like these weight loss drugs, Ozempic, and the Dr. Huizenga, said something to the effect of like, right, but we don't know what the side effects are. We're only going to start seeing this in a couple of years. And you think back to things like fen, right? Dexatrim, which was essentially speed in a little pill.
Yeah.
Right. And people were just popping it. And I'm like, look how skinny I am, I'm not surprised by this at all.
I'm not either. And actually, I had this conversation with people from work a couple of years ago. And I was like, you know what? Everyone's on it now. And they don't know what the side effects are. What's going to happen in a couple of years when all these people, everybody and their mother, everyone in Hollywood was on it.
Yep.
But I mean, they hadn't done enough studies to see what's going to happen.
No. So and again, it has a legitimate health use.
Sí, pero es el extremo. It's extreme.
But it's for people who have diabetes.
Exactly. And not everybody that had diabetes. It was just people who want to lose 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was a matter of time. I always thought it's just a matter of time until we start doing stories of like what happened with I guess, well, this is controversial about the vaccine that people said it's a matter of time. And then there were like this long tail COVID.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, let's leave that to the side.
Well, but to your point, I mean, I know you brought that up, but I think in general, whenever something that's part of the scientific method is whenever something comes out, you're not always going to see the side effects, irrespective of what it is, immediately.
Absolutely.
This is, you got to keep studying it, and you got to keep, and again, to what we're saying, diabetic takes it, they need it. It was designed to do something to their body chemistry to help them be healthy. That's probably going to be quote unquote okay. You and I take it because and I'm probably going to get shit for this, but because we're too fucking lazy to go to the gym for 4 days a week, and we still want to fit into a cute Speedo at the pool party.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Worn a Speedo in a few years, but I see where you're going.
Yeah, I live in
hey, you do you, boo.
I love me my Speedos, but that's not the reason this thing was created.
Yeah, but now it's a quick fix,
and it's
just a quick fix. It's a quick fix, and people are going to pay for it. Unfortunately, I have tons of people who are on it. Some that deserve to be on it.
Yeah,
because I mean they were probably 80, 90 pounds overweight, and they started getting all the side effects, not the side effects, all the
benefits.
No, one of the reasons they should have been taken it was originally.
Oh, okay, because they were already starting to have like the effects of
Right.
of obesity or diabetes, etc.
Right. So for them it worked, but I knew others that I was like, bajaron 15 libras, se metieron Ozempic for that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? There's like, it was like an exodus of people who were just going to get the drug. And I'm like, esto va a terminar feo.
Yeah.
It's going to end ugly. And we're seeing it now. And this is only the beginning.
Oh, again, this is
1800. Right. This is only the 1800.
Siente espera.
I remember at one point you couldn't get the drug.
No.
Because, I mean, they ran out. Everybody wanted it. Everyone who had money also had it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for some people, it was out of reach. It was hundreds of dollars for an injection, if I remember correctly.
But now
I don't believe in anything, for me, extreme. Extreme.
I'm just not a fan of quick fixes.
It's tempting, but
Yeah, but it's limited. It's there in the name. It's a quick fix. It is not a long-term solution. And I'm sorry, again, you do you, but at the end of the day, if you think that you're just going to be able to inject yourself for the rest of your life to maintain that 100, your perfect weight goal or whatever, no. That's not a long-term solution.
Yeah, I would always talk to my friends and say, what happens, when are they going to stop doing this? Until when? I mean, how, are they going to do this for a year or two? And then when they stop taking the injection, how do they not gain weight again? Mm-hmm. Because supuestamente eso te ayuda con el apetito. It shrinks it a little. Okay, so you stop taking it. So then what happens? Are you going to start eating normal again? Because I don't believe in diets. I believe in making lifestyle changes. I eat everything. Yo como de todo, but not every day.
Clearly,
and
we eat everything.
I eat everything, but not every day and at all hours.
Right.
But so I don't believe in extreme.
Si
so
quiero
it's a
flan, voy a
moderation.
comer flan.
It's right. But then I know tomorrow I can't.
No,
tomorrow I gotta eat healthy. So I've never when I was little I was overweight, maybe like 15 pounds. There was a girl that I liked. It was many years ago, and she called me a fat cow. Right. And she called me a fat cow. I went to my mom, and then they put me on a diet, and I lost 16 pounds.
Oh wow.
Okay. Right. So after that episode, I have never been overweight. I could gain 5 pounds, 6 pounds, but because I don't believe in these quick fixes. I have these Colombian friends, the cookie diet, they're always on a diet with these, and I'm like, guys, that doesn't work. You got to change your eating habits. You have to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. You got to eat saludable
be active
during the week and be active. That helps too. And then I do the 80-20, which means Monday through Friday, I try to eat healthy. Mm-hmm. And then on the weekends, if I want to eat something fattening, I eat it. If I want to have a burger, I eat it. If I want to have ice cream, today we were at Publix. And I don't know if you've tried this ice cream called Eddie's.
No.
Oh my God. It's like, my favorite used to be Haagen-Dazs. Mm-hmm. Eddie's has this thing called slow churned. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh my God, it's like silk. It's like silk. And then in Publix, it's like $6 for like the big one, and they give you one free.
Oh, that's not fair.
So today I was there with Eric is más flaco than me, although he thinks he's fat. And he's like, oh my God, it's on sale. Do you want me to get it? I'm like, no. He's like, why? And because if you get it and you leave it in the refrigerator because I'm going to eat it. Because about a month ago, I had like a rough week. I'm not like an emotional eater. But I was like, that thing of ice cream tastes really good. And I almost had I had more than half of it. Not good. And then 2 days later, I had the other one, which is mint. It is so, so good. But again, that was an exception. And maybe at that point, I should have taken Ozempic for a day or two or a week.
Just a temporary dosage.
I don't know. I just have to confess to that.
No, but it's true. It's funny. I've told this story. I don't know if I've told this story on the show before, but years ago, I don't know. I think it was actually after a breakup or something. And I was like, I'm going to do that. Because again, I've never thought of myself as I have been fatter and skinnier. Obviously we all have, right? But I was like, I'm feeling a little pudgy, I'm single now again. Let me do this. It was I forget the cabbage soup diet.
Cabbage soup.
Basically, it's un potaje de vegetales. And so the first day you're allowed, it's one of those things where it's you can have coffee it's a week.
Yes.
You can have coffee for the whole week, which is fine. I like coffee, but you can't. And then on the first day you can only have fruits and the soup. And on the second day you can have all the soup you want, but then at dinner you can have, it was one of those things.
It's a disaster.
Bueno, I only made enough soup to get me through Monday through Wednesday. the thing is that you can eat as much of that soup as you want, right? Like it doesn't matter because it's water. Basically what it is you're just drinking water and you're peeing it out. Bueno, by Wednesday, I had my dinner serving of that soup and there was not enough for a second serving. And I was like, ¿tú sabes qué? Yo lo que tengo es un hambre de carajo. And I got in my car and I went to McDonald's.
Good for you.
And I was like, fuck this.
They don't work. Diets don't work. How long? You can't live like that on a cookie diet, on a freaking soup diet for the rest of your life. You can live on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, just moderation.
That's it.
Last week I was fat. I was overweight. I hate saying fat. Overweight. And I felt I was a little, okay, I hate using the word fat when I'm talking about people. But I can call myself fat.
We can call ourselves anything we want.
Right. But because I have friends that are, so I don't like using that. But anyhow, and I got to my parents' house and I was like, no me cocines nada because I don't want the temptation. I love platanitos maduros. Like I love anything, enchilados de camarón and like with the bread. So I'm like, no. So I set limits on myself because I know I'm not going to buy, bigger pants. I'm not going to buy bigger shirts. And no, I personally don't feel good. Yeah. It works for some people. This is not fat shaming or anything. I mean,
no, you're speaking about you.
I'm speaking about me.
Yeah,
it's a personal thing.
Let me ask you something just because you brought it up and the way you were able to just pull it out of thin air from like the recesses. Do you still sometimes when you're feeling overweight immediately think of that little kid that the girl called a fat cow? Is that your default of like, oh shit, I'm a fat cow?
I think I have what's it called? The body dysmorphia? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I totally.
I mean, to a very.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hate myself. No, but I always see myself different. I always think I'm heavier than I really am.
We all do to an extent.
Eric, my husband, también, but he's crazy because he's very thin and he's always like, I'm so fat. I can't look at myself. I'm so fat.
Maybe he's fat for like a French person.
I don't know, but you've met him. He's not fat
at all.
But to me, yeah,
I wish I was that fat.
Well, I tell him every day, you're not fat. But for me, yeah, like I always kind of think of myself a little heavier than I am. And when I tell people I feel fat, it's not because I'm not fat, but because 2 or 3 pounds for me, someone who's short, makes a difference. I lose 2 or 3 pounds, and you immediately can tell. My good weight is. When I'm at 144, I'm great. If I'm at 142, I am great. When I'm at over 150, I'm like, right now I'm like 148.
I think the last time I was in the 140s was probably like 9th grade of high school.
See, but you're taller, you have more muscle, I don't have muscle. So
we'll go to the gym together.
Oh my God,
we'll bulk you up.
It's been so long. So long. I know I have to do it.
Esa cara just tells me, like, he just looks like I just asked him to go on a cross country trip on his, on his crawling.
I just went to my gym today, not to exercise, because we got new equipment and everything.
So you just went to go check it out?
I went to check it out, and it looks so pretty. Everything's modern with a pretty view, and I was like, maybe tomorrow I would come for a little bit. I know it's a huge mistake that I'm making, but I have to go.
I mean, you look great. That's not the point.
It's just little things, dude, 5 pounds, not going to make me or break me.
Right. No, in fact, again, but there are people out there who will, to kind of just full circle it, who will go get the Ozempic for 5 pounds.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that's the issue at hand that I have with the whole thing.
I've never been extreme, but I mean, weight loss is one of those things that it affects so many people and who've been struggling with it all their lives. And then they see this thing on the news. I can't blame them because I would probably do the same thing. Let's say I've been struggling with weight for 20, 30, 40, 50 years.
Significant struggle. Yeah.
I mean, look at Oprah. Look at Oprah. She was a spokesperson for Weight Watchers. Ozempic came out. She tried it. And she did a whole show on how she's leaving Weight Watchers and how she's getting on Ozempic, how she got on Ozempic. Yeah. And this is someone who's famous, billionaire.
All the resources.
And she was an emotional eater. So she saw something that could be a quick fix that could help her, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of the struggle and it worked for her. So that I can blame someone who does that because I think if I was in that situation, I would do it. I'm not a heavy person, so it's kind of hard for me to think that, or think like they would. But I think if I was in their shoes, I would have done it as well.
Yeah, but again, I think you and I are similarly saying we're not talking about people who are like lifelong weight strugglers or people who have medical conditions. We are talking about
los descarados.
Like let's say the celebrities, just as a blanket term, who are just like, oh, I need to look really pretty in the red carpet this weekend. So Let me get the Ozempic
But
out,
but
you know?
but it's a disaster. Look at these people's faces.
Yeah. They have
Look at
Ozempic-
Sharon
Ozempic face.
Osbourne. Look at her daughter. They look like corpses.
Yeah.
Corpses.
Corpses.
Corpses. Corpses.
Parecen cadáveres sin vida.
Cadáveres sin vidas.
Yes.
Correcto.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
See, I'm listening.
I know.
I'm just piling it away.
It's important to listen,
It's-
especially when you're conducting an interview.
Yes.
This is the first time I ever do an interview where I have no idea what we're going to talk about. It's so different from when you do a story. I love
It's
it.
not an interview. It's a
Well, I
conversation.
mean, a conversation.
It's just hanging out.
But normally you have an idea and you're like, no, we don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. I'm like, okay, great. Eric was like, you know what you're going to talk about? I'm like, no. And he's like, are you nervous? I'm like, no, I know you're supposed to see was a little kid. He's like,
Yeah.
but don't you have to be prepared? I'm like, normally I would know, but no. I'm like, we're gonna wing it.
He's like, if he's not worried, I'm not worried.
No,
like,
no, I'm
yeah,
good. No, I'm
exactly.
good. Like, I feel like we're, I don't know, like Dia's house or whatever.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's Darian's birthday and we've already had the cake.
Darian's birthday.
I'm saying it's like if we're at your
Oh,
like
yeah,
we're
we
at,
have the
like
cake,
we're at your aunt's
yeah.
house. It's Darian's birthday. We've had the cake, and now we're just sitting ahí en la sala,
Con la
you know,
bulla.
hanging out.
Con la bulla.
Yeah,
Con la bulla.
yeah.
Darian's gonna cause some damage for that tomorrow.
Oh, he's getting an entire one for himself.
No, that's what I meant. I hope you don't give him uno.
Yeah.
You know, you're
That'd be
taking that
great.
one. You're taking that one home. I'm assuming.
I actually am thinking I'm going to leave that here in the studio.
Okay.
Because since we do have several other shows that come in and
Oh,
out.
that's nice
and all
of
that.
you.
Yeah, and that way also Junior's here for the week.
That's
so
good.
he can.
That's nice. That's
I don't
nice.
leave. I don't leave. You
he
make it
doesn't
okay.
That's
Junior lives here.
That's a
Breakfast,
random.
lunch, and dinner.
That's a random act of kindness.
That's
Okay, yeah.
I like those. Those are my favorite kinds of kindness.
Yeah, it's
Random.
Random.
But I will ask for one favor from you, Junior. All right. I need you, like, for the rest of the week to literally just take a picture of the flan, like, as it keeps getting consumed.
I don't think.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it's
Just
gonna
to
take that
see-
long.
Just to see how long. Well, because I don't know how many people are
Yeah,
coming
but look
to,
at
to
us.
vote.
There's 3 people
That's
here.
true.
Y va por la mitad.
No, yeah, we're not done.
No, I'm done. I know when to say.
No, and I told you there's people showing up
Verdad,
later tonight.
verdad.
So a
That'll
mejor,
be gone.
Oh, there's another one
a
after
mejor yo
us?
no tengo desayuno.
There's another one after us?
There's not another podcast, but there's another session happening downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is we're at the Cultura Studios, and this is Roger's first time here. So it's really it is like an artist studio in the broadest sense of the term, artist.
Multifunctional.
Yeah. So we actually, the people who are coming later we're working on the play Las Paredes Hoyen, The Walls Have Ears. And they're coming here. I think they're having like a writing session,
Nice.
working out their next work. You know, we've
That's
had
a creative
musicians
spot.
come here to record. They've done some, like, I think voiceovers also have been done here. So it's a studio in the truest sense of the word.
Nice. I like it. It has good energy and it has like a creative feel.
Yeah. That's
Very
what.
nice.
Yeah,
And what Adrian originally said, making it an incubator for all artists. So whatever you're working on and
like
stuff like that, you can come meet other like-minded artists to help you get your project to where you want to get it, whether it's a podcast, a script, or
Nice.
anything that you're working on.
the plays that were done here.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked about this
that
last
was
week,
your-
right?
I think it was your last Cafecito.
Yeah. So
The 24-hour
24
theater festival.
24-hour theater festival with New Wave Drama. They had this event where they came here, and in 24 hours, they had to write a play, direct a play, build the sets,
Wow.
rehearse. Like, it was 24 hours
Wow.
to get it done, and
That's pretty unique.
they did that here. Yeah. It's for Miami. It is. They do that at
For
other
20, I've never heard.
Yeah, they do a lot of that, like in like bigger theater towns, like your Chicago's and New York's and LA's.
It's a first for me.
Do those things, yeah. So
cool.
again, this place just the creativity here is.
But it
is,
has good energy.
yes,
has good
absolutely.
energy.
And there's about to be a second location, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
See, I'm just plugging away everything today.
As you should. Why
I
not?
am. Listen, I like to say that I went to like the Thalia school of sponsorship because did you ever? Hey,
Huh?
we don't make that face with Thalia.
I went into entertainment because of Thalia.
Really?
Because I was a hard news reporter, and then one day they sent me out to interview Thalia. I never interviewed a celebrity in my life. This is before I
She was your first.
She was my first celebrity
wow.
ever. And then at the end, I was like, ay, ¿le puedes dar un besito a este cubanito? And she goes, claro que sí. And she gave me a kiss. And then the story came out cute. I had never done an entertainment story. And then at the station, my boss was like, I want you to do another entertainment story. I'm like, okay. She's like, that seemed natural to you. I'm like, I don't know. I was just being myself. And that's how it started with Thalia.
Oh, well, look
She
at
was.
that.
I have to say, she was always nice to me.
Yeah,
She was always nice to me.
Rogers, I'm so happy to be here with you. Pero let me tell you.
Stop. Can't.
Estoy tan feliz.
She was nice with me.
Listen, I've met her twice, and the first time she groped me,
Okay.
which was nice. I'm not filing charges, Tommy. Don't worry.
How did that feel for you?
Well, I mean, how many celebrities? Well, I'm the wrong person to ask because you've probably been groped by celebrities, on camera. But I haven't necessarily. So that was fun because I was wearing a shirt that said "Squeeze Me." So it was a CD signing.
Wait, for the record, I have not been groped by a celebrity or off camera. Okay, just
putting that on the record.
Yeah.
Just put it on the record. So we went to her CD signing because I'm that old, and I was wearing a shirt that said "Squeeze Me," and she literally looked at the shirt and said, "Squeeze me," and I'm like, "Do you want to?" And she's like, "Okay," and she just reached over and went like on my boob. So I'm like, you know what? I'm using this story for the rest of my life.
No, she's good with fans. I give her that.
Yeah, and the second time, she was actually being honored. I was living in New York at the time. She was being honored by Cosmo Latina for like the Woman of the Year, and I was invited to that event, that dinner, and afterwards the event had let out, and I was just standing by the door, and she somehow just wound up standing like right in front of me, and I was just looking at her, and it's one of those things where like you say something and you don't realize you're saying it out loud. Mm-hmm. You think it's in your head, and I was just here. I'm like, my God, you're gorgeous.
She's pretty. She's a pretty woman.
And she literally said, "Thank you." And then security whisked her away from the crazy person.
She's a very pretty lady. Yeah. She really is.
Yeah.
And talented.
And smart.
She's very talented and smart.
And smart. Yeah. So basically, Talia, come on the show. All right. Like, what are we waiting for here?
Look at me looking here, like thinking the camera's there. It's there.
It is. That's just my camera.
I know. Like,
that's. I don't even know what the hell I was gonna say. I completely lost the train of thought.
Ding 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 ding.
We'll just sit. We'll just sit here and eat flan.
You have one of those, Junior. He's going back to this. He's going back to his rundown. Yes, and he's a shit. He's good.
He is fantastic.
Yes.
Listen,
good.
I tell this JC, he's one of the owners. I'm always telling him like, listen, I don't care what y'all do, pero ustedes me cuidan a Junior.
You gotta keep Junior.
Like whatever he needs to make him happy, just do it.
You gotta keep Junior.
I don't care if that's a steady diet of like orphan children,
but you keep Junior.
Just to eat every night before he goes to bed. Just do it.
It should be in the contract.
You know what?
If you really love him.
Yeah.
Oíste, Junior, que te lo pongan en el contrato. Porque las palabras se las llevan el viento.
I mean, I don't do his contract, so I'm
just throwing it out there.
No, but you're right. I just don't do the contract. That's my
Imagínate that there's no one there. Okay, esté Juan Cristóbal.
There'd be no sound effects, first of all.
Yeah, but let's say they bring someone else, no, or someone that's cheaper than him.
No, then we would refuse to go on.
There you go. Loyalty.
Or if we had to go on, we'd just sit here in silence.
There you go. In protest.
I don't think I could do that.
No.
I'm not a silent person.
Working with people that are not talented is very difficult.
It is.
With an editor that's not talented, you can have the most beautiful story, te la asesinan.
Yeah.
You can have a mediocre story with an amazing editor, someone who knows their shit, and it's like night and day. They make you shine.
Like this gentleman right here. This gentleman right here. See, listeners, you don't know that normally I show up looking like an unkempt version of Shrek.
Okay.
And through the miracle of Junior's ability as a producer and editor,
he does your makeup?
I look human. No, it's all filters.
Oh, filters.
It's all filters.
Yeah.
Does this have a filter?
Yeah.
No, right?
Does it?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so. I'm like,
no hair and makeup, just Junior and Flan.
We're just naturally good looking.
Listen, all I need is Junior.
Like, I'm very impressed.
What I actually do is I remind you how good you look.
Wow.
And that is enough of the confidence that you need to take on the entire world and universe.
I do need a steady stream of encouragement.
Well, he's like, what do you call them? Like in shows, the people that are routing up the people at the beginnings for the energy.
Like the comedians who come on before the sitcom.
Yeah, and they get them going.
Yeah.
So when they come, they're like, yeah.
Yeah, my mind immediately went to fluffer, which is not the right thing.
Oh, no. No. Oh,
I mean,
the good thing is that a lot of
people
people
get the crowd excited.
A lot of people might not know what that is. So that's a good thing.
It's literally just a warm-up comic.
It's the warm-up guy.
Just a
warm-up comic. There we go. Warm-up comic. There we go.
Do you think everybody knows what that is, a fluffer?
You know what? I hope that everyone, if they don't know, that they look it up now.
It has to do with porn. It has to do with can't say the word.
You can say porn.
No, you don't get. Also, it's not like Instagram that you have to say like corn. Yeah, otherwise, like you can't say like suicide.
I don't want to ever meet the fluffer in the corn industry. Like that's just weird.
Or do you? Have you ever had a good souffle?
Wait, is that how we get popcorn?
No, in Instagram they say like
También.
corn, and you can't say like the word like suicide. You can't say murder.
Right.
So I think that's probably another one.
Okay, well we won't put this on Instagram then. Ay, se cayó la fresa.
Wow, it was too much.
It was too much. The strawberry was like.
How did we go to the fluffer?
You know, all roads lead to adult entertainment eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, they really do.
You know that I've changed my view a little bit on that. I was very judgmental before.
Were you really?
Yeah. And then now I'm like, you know what? If that's what you want to do with your life and that's what makes you happy and you have your partner and that's...
Si todo mundo se entiende.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah. It would never work for me. But if that makes you happy, where I think maybe 20 years ago, I would have been like, oh my God. No. That makes you happy. That's how you make an income. You're paying your own bills. Good for you.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Listen. I'm pro sex work, so I've never been anti it. I've always said that if I was an orphan.
But have you done sex work? No, right?
I mean, I've gotten the occasional dinners out of it.
Oh.
Does that count?
Well, I think it's in a different category, and I would just go to the next topic.
Okay. Because then I have to declare taxes.
Could be. Okay. Now you might. No. Okay. I would love to see that rundown that you have there.
So this is... okay, listeners, viewers.
Those at home, rundown is like everything that's going to be on the show.
So this is not everything that's on the show. This is literally just a running list of topics as they come to me. And then I just keep a running tab because sometimes there's things that are much more like, okay, if I don't talk about this week, it's gone. Right. But sometimes it's a little more evergreen.
Got it.
And so if we ever run into a moment where it's like, so what else you got for me?
Right.
Scroll.
It's your backup.
Boom. Yeah.
Let me ask you. Can I ask a question?
You can always.
Let me ask you something. Do you think it's...
No, I'm scared.
Do you think it's rude? Junior, you can chip in here as well. Do you think it's rude, for example, before we all go to sleep, I don't know, everyone here might have... Picture? Always ready for a shot. Okay, so...
that was done like someone who's covered red carpets.
Okay, so let's say you're getting ready to go to sleep and everyone has their little routine. What I like to do is I love to watch, I have a couple of things that I like to watch. Black women doing weaves. I swear to you, I could do it. I know exactly how it's done.
In a million years, I didn't think that's what you were going to say.
I love doing that. I follow. Not only do I follow, I subscribe. Right. I see exactly what they do, how they go, and I'm like, oh, I swear to my mother, I could do a weave. I I know everything they do. They do the little braids. Then they put the little net. They put the you got to be spray. They put it here. I know how to do it. So, but that's not where I'm going. I also watch
I didn't know that was what was coming. Where you're going, I'm
this is
in.
not too bad, but I love watching. I love watching also Asian. Is that what you're thinking? I love watching.
I'm still laughing about the weave.
Asian beauty contest.
Asian beauty contest.
And Eric last night was like, "What are you doing watching that every night?" And because I'm watching Miss. So this
is what you go to bed watching.
Yeah. And I'm watching Miss because Miss Universe is coming up, so every country has their own pageant. Yeah. And then in Miss Thailand, it's going to be in Thailand this year. And in Thailand, it's like they go all out. It's like a 6-7 day event. Really? One day is evening gown, one day is bathing suit, one day is national costume. So I like watching that too. But then the other thing I love watching, and it's also mostly out of Asia, which is like people that pop their pimples. Not like the pimple popper. That's not whatever. like cystic acne.
Like
cystic acne, right? Okay. Like pus all coming out. Like it takes like 40 minutes. So my question is, when I'm going to sleep. And then Eric is watching something. He's like, he gets upset.
What is Eric watching? Well,
nothing. He just ignores it, and he's.
But what is on his screen?
He, like Friends.
Okay.
He watches American stuff, and then like he gets upset. He's gotten better though because he's like, "Why are you watching that? Why do you watch that? I don't understand." Like he wakes up, let's say he's sleeping. Why do you have to watch that thing? Do you think it's rude if you're laying down next to someone and you're watching something that you enjoy, but then they're on their, iPad watching Friends. Do you think that's wrong, or do you think I should like not put it on because he doesn't like it?
Oh, hell no. So, when I'm going to sleep, sorry, I'm like, what I love to watch is pimple popping.
Okay.
Like I will watch.
No, but I like cystic acne.
No, right. Well, but
you know the difference, right?
I'm trying to find a common ground here between us.
Okay.
So I can understand is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm just like, you know what? That's what I watch. Jose, sometimes when he's going to sleep, we'll just watch like all like random, smaller clips of like drag queen interviews. Like it's just, this is what gets us to sleep. I don't know how else to explain it.
But I
don't think it's rude.
Okay.
I don't.
How about you, Junior?
No, I think if everyone has their own entertainment, then everyone can be entertained.
Now,
he just thinks it's like rude. He's like, why are you watching that?
I was going to
say,
say,
disgusting.
but does he think it's rude because of the content or because you're,
the content.
Or because the volume is too high and he can't hear his thing?
No, the content.
Okay.
Or like he'll be asleep and then he wakes up and it's 1:00 in the morning and I'm watching it. And he's like, what is that? Ugh, why do you have to watch? I'm like, because I like it. It soothes me out. It soothes me out. Okay.
All I'm saying is that I can't wait for Roger's House of Weaves.
I would make a killing. I'm really good with hair. When I had a girlfriend, if that wasn't
a signal.
I used to blow dry her hair. My mom, I blow dry her hair, and she looks beautiful when I blow dry her hair. She's like, you could have done this for a living. I'm like, you're right. I have a natural ability.
It's true. I will say your mother looked absolutely stunning at your wedding.
Beautiful.
Absolutely stunning at your wedding. I'm going to say, I know it was you and Eric's wedding, but your mother stole the show in every picture she was in.
And I knew that. Going in, my friend Willie, who lives up in P-Town. But
I've seen you tag. Yeah.
But he also, he has a restaurant up there.
What's the restaurant?
It's called Helltown's Kitchen. It's great.
Is it newish or?
He's been there for a few years, and now he moved to a bigger space.
I haven't been to P-Town in years. That's why
he moved to a bigger space, but he's got a place down here in Miami too. When he closes down the restaurant in November, it's been a few years. Anyhow, point being that he's the one who helped me with my mom. We would go every week to the store, and I knew. I told Willie, my mom is gonna, upstage me at the wedding, but I'm totally good with that.
That's a good son.
She was so happy because I never thought that I would. I never thought I would be getting married.
Right.
That I would be getting married. I didn't think that was an option. And then it's one thing for people to respect your life, and then it's another thing for people to celebrate you and your life. And that was
I like that.
And there's a big difference because people can say I respect it, but then when they celebrate it. It's so magical, and it was a small wedding, like 70 people, but 35 for me, 35 for Eric, more like 45 for me, 35 for Eric. But people that were there, I said the first day, no hay compromisos. If you're here, it's because I love you, or because you love us, or because we love you. And it was good, but she looked beautiful.
Absolutely stunning.
And my dad, oh my God, I was so upset at my father, because my dad is Wajito, and I'm like, you have to wear a bow tie. And he had a really hard time. We got into a fight and not an argument in Macy's because he didn't want to. He said, I have to wear a bow tie. I'm like, yes, And my mom's like, you're going to wear a bow tie. And then as soon as I walked down the aisle, next thing you know, my father had already gotten rid of the bow tie. So in all of my pictures, my dad doesn't have the bow tie. I'm like, man, I didn't ask for much, But yeah. No. But yeah, my mom looked beautiful.
Yes, your mom
really
looked absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right. So I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsor.
Got to go to the bathroom.
And then we've got to hear from our sponsor.
Pee-pee break.
And then when we come back, we're going to have our last cafecito of the week.
I didn't prepare.
You didn't prepare?
I did.
I was going to say get out.
No.
And you take no flung.
It's too late to throw me out, buddy. I'm right here.
We started this podcast 8 years ago with one goal. Be our authentic selves and make sure our culture was always front and center. It's not always easy, but nobody ever said being bold was easy. And for over 100 years, no café has known that better than Café La Llave. It takes a certain level of bold to unapologetically keep your culture alive. But let me tell you, Café La Llave is doing just that. So when you're being true to who you are and hustling to achieve your dreams, of course you're enjoying Café La Llave Cafecito. After all, it's brewed bold for the bold.
All right, and we are back. So now it is time for... See, Louis didn't do this. Louis didn't have a last cafecito with me.
You know what? I'm not going to go over that again.
You're not going to relitigate the past?
No, it was enough time spent.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. So
let's end it on a good note.
It is. So we're going to end it on a great note, which is our last cafecito brought to all of us by our friends at Café La Llave. See, it's fun. I love how when I say that, when we're like, because you've done it, Alex Miranda, Lucy, like everybody when we say Café La Llave wants to like, show the product, and I think
you got to help people out.
That's awesome. So, as is always custom, actually, I always let the guest co-host go first. So, this week, who's your last cafecito? Who do you want to like give props to and celebrate?
I actually thought a lot about this. I was like, and then I was like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. My last cafecito is for you and Darian, because I'll tell you why. I'm not kissing butt.
No, but you're going to make me cry.
No, it's for you and Darian because I admire people who start from the bottom and who've busted their ass to get to where they're at. And I remember when you guys started, and a lot of people didn't believe in it, and a lot of people thought it was crazy. And I know what it's like to build a business. And when I see you guys, it's an example. It's inspiring. Right. And the fact that both of you guys have done something, I'm so proud. I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud of Darian. And every time that I see you guys doing better and better and better, I'm like, wow, they have busted their butts. They have gone out every week. You see them cooking. You see them under the heat and calor, and they have a goal. And that persistence has gotten you here. I know there's lots of changes and good things coming that would come out whenever they need to come out, but I'm very proud of you guys. I think now you're seeing the fruits of your labor, and I feel that needs to be celebrated. I'm very proud of what you've accomplished and what's yet to come.
Thank you. That does mean a lot.
I mean that sincerely.
No, but that's why it means a lot to me, because us, right? Like, it's not somebody who's just like, oh, we've met once or twice and is saying it, and that's still nice to hear. But to come from someone that was actually like, we're actually friends. We know, you know what I mean? It's not just, oh, we've met a couple times and hang out.
No, we have history.
So that just means a lot to me. So thank you for that. Well, in that case, this is about to become a mutual admiration society, because my last cafecito was actually going to you.
Really?
Yes.
No, people are going to think we planned this. Yeah. It was not, I swear to my mama, it was not planned.
At all. But it's funny because I actually want to give it to you for similar reasons that you gave it to us, which is, again, we grew up together. Like, I know the humble beginnings, the McDonald's part-time and all that. And to do everything that you've done in your career, and it's not to say that you're done, right, with achievements, but to do everything you've done, it's like, to go from that Westchester, neighborhood to red carpets, to, flying the world, to having this gorgeous, wedding in Italy. Like, you've just been able to achieve so many things that you wanted. And the entire time you've just been so unapologetically yourself about it, and you've been able to just be like, fuck it, I'm Roger. Like, that's just how this is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no airs about you. And I just think that is so commendable, and it's something to admire, because number one, not everybody can do it. But number two, not everybody can do it and still keep a level head about them.
Well, thank you.
And I think that that's something so commendable. And also, order his brownies and his key lime pie, because they're fucking delicious. But no, seriously, and I really have loved watching you just like, keep going. I remember when you got your first reporting gig. It might not have been your first, but the gig in West Palm Beach. Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember when you left to West Palm Beach. Tough. It was tough. It was an hour and a half away.
Yeah, but
you would have thought he was going to the Philippines.
But I'm a Cuban boy. No, I know. With like 9 people.
And the oldest. So you were
I'm not the oldest.
But of your parents, you were the oldest.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you were the first one
yeah.
of them to leave the house. You and your brother to leave the house. So there's a lot of emotion there. But again, I remember that, and just your career has been something that I've always been like, you know what, fuck, good for him. You know,
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. It's been a good ride. I'm not sure what. Let's see. I'm excited with what's to come. You know, I'm not sure if this chapter is closed or not, but I think God has a plan. So we'll see.
But even if this chapter is closed, there's another one coming.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with whatever.
The book's not done.
I'm good with whatever comes my way at this point. So I try to stop figuring it out. It's like whatever's meant to be, it will be.
Absolutely. Well, so there you go. Yes, we did not plan that.
I swear to God,
I did not plan it at all.
You gotta believe me. It really was not planned. It really was not planned. Does Junior believe us?
I think Junior does, but that's also because we've fed him brownies and flan.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. But
We're just on the sugar high right now.
Yeah. Junior's on the Hansel and Gretel diet.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, it's the truth. It's the truth. But thank you for having me.
No,
really
listen, honestly, like all everything aside, like I always, we always joke like the lost episode and this and that, but I am glad I was finally able to get you on because I have been wanting to have you on for a while now.
Thank
you. Y nunca coincidimos. Like for whatever reason, it was just like, oh, I'm available there. Oh, fuck, we're not going to be here, or you're not here or whatever. And so I love the fact that you were able to not just come on, but like, I genuinely feel like it's a different, people saw a different side of you, which I think
maybe
is the side that I've seen, right?
Yeah.
But because you're on camera, you have to project a certain, I always say like when we're on, it's us, but it's a heightened version of us. It's either a professional version or the TV ready version or whatever. But this is you. This is you just being like,
this me unfiltered.
You're like, I'm just gonna sit here, have a flan. And
I love weaving. Like hair weaving. Yeah, it can't get more down to me.
Here's what I'm gonna say though. I don't know, it might be a cultural appropriation, but I think the next red carpet that you do, you should have like a weaving station and offer like.
I think you should come up with another option.
Okay, that's cultural appropriation, right?
Yeah, it would be canceled. Yeah.
Okay,
but I love doing it.
Okay, I'll keep thinking. I'll keep thinking of things to, gimmicks.
Por favor.
Okay, I'll try. But thank you again so much for coming by.
Like the pages I'm watching now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's bleeding into your real life now.
Thank you.
It's bleeding into your
real
life.
It's been a pleasure for me. I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad that I was able to come with you guys here to be with you guys and to meet Junior.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, that's episode 357, everybody. Thank you so much. We hope you listened, laughed, and learned. I don't really know if they would have learned anything, but there's always something to learn. Maybe they didn't know about Ozempic.
You never know.
You know what? They now learned what a fluffer is.
Oh my God.
If nothing else.
We're ending on that?
Well, so don't forget.
Why not?
Don't forget your, oh my God, I can't remember what Darian says now. Your croqueta, usually we say pastelito, but I'm going to say your flan. Okay,
that's good.
And your cafecito. And thank you so much for joining us. And again, thank you for
my pleasure. Thank you for having me. The people, stop. They're coming in. Oh no.